Good morning and welcome. Hey, so been on the boat for almost a week now. Actually, that's not exactly right. Driving while I'm talking here. I took like 4 rainy days around my birthday. I went up to Boston, and I want to thank all of you that came up for my first ever meetup in Boston. That was awesome. Sorry if I sound a little disjointed here. I'm trying to, obviously, by the time I get the camera set up, I'm in the tightest part of the channel. But Chris and I are just leaving Point Judith now. Kind of swing this thing around if I can do this right. Oops. There we go. Oh, all right. Anyway, here's Point Judith. It's a beautiful morning. It's crisp in the air. And we had our coffee. Got underway at about 7 o'clock in the morning. Now we're going to head out and try to find some wind. I don't think there's any wind today, but I purposely sailed east so that if there is any wind, we can do a little downwind sailing, hopefully 44-45 miles to Shelter Island. I went there a little while ago for the first time, and it was wonderful. You can see somebody maybe caught their limit and they're headed back in this morning. But anyway, had a wonderful night last night. We sailed over here, and some old friends of mine came over with their boat and came over for dinner, anchored up, and had some nice chowder, scallops, and fresh bread. Watched the sun set and the moon rise, and it was wonderful. Anyway, hopefully I'll remember to record some more, but I just wanted to get something on there. We can get Chris to say hello.
Hey.
Dice hola.
Hello.
All right. That's it for now. So we finally found a little bit of wind right behind us. Not much at all, but we were able to, I'm a little hesitant to put out the big massive asymmetrical spinnaker on my own. I'm still learning how to do that, and I think that's probably better and safer to do that with a crew. But for now, as you can see, oops, wait a minute, let me go the other way. I've got most of the jib pulled out, and that's working relatively well. And then I have the mainsail working over here too, and that's working well. And then I was noticing that I think we're losing some of the mainsail, you know, it's spilling over it. So I pulled, I don't know if this is something that people do or not, because having this staysail is something that's relatively new to me. So I put the staysail up, and you can see the telltales are hanging down, so I'm probably doing something wrong. But I mean, there's a breath of air here. Unfortunately, my wind instruments are not working right now, so I got a feeling we got a couple knots of apparent wind. It hardly feels like we have any wind on us. But this old Big Island Piglet is moving right along with this little bit of breeze. We're still making 4.5 consistently. Let me pan over here so you can see the flag. That's kind of more of an indicator of what the wind's doing there. So flag is blowing off there, hitting the sails, and if I come around, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let me see, show you the wind decks up on top. Yeah, you can see it's just about pointing. If the bow was at 12, that'd be probably around 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. So, like I say, the wind's supposed to pick up all the time this afternoon. Not too bad. Not too good, actually. Probably best we're looking for is like 9 or 10 knots. But right now, I'm pretty happy because things are moving. And let me show you. Still trying to figure out this. Sorry about jerking everything around here. Trying to figure out this gimbal. But you can see we're moving right along, and it feels good. Chris is up in the bow. neither one of us have gotten out of our sleeping attire yet. she's looking for dolphins. She saw there was something, I just saw the splash. She thought it was a shark, but I'm pretty sure it was a whale. But anyway, since then we've seen some fish in the water. We are dragging a hand line, and we weren't going fast enough to expect that anything's going to happen on the hand line. But maybe now that we're going a little faster, we might be able to catch something. I have just a little squid rig back there to see if I catch anything. I don't even have a bungee set up, so if I catch anything, it'll probably just yank right out of their mouth. So I don't know if it's going to work, but hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Anyway, so we are, well, let's see, Taylor Swift's house is right over there, so we're almost as far west as Watch Hill. Point Judith is probably 10 or 15 miles behind us. We left there at 7 this morning, and it is gorgeous out here, and it's real nice. The only time the boat really moves back and forth is when a big motor yacht goes flying by us, but the rest of the time it's gorgeous. We're only making 4 knots, but 4 knots is about twice the speed of what I was doing for most of the morning, so I'm real happy with that. And you see, still figuring out the boat, different configuration, the sail, trying to figure out what I can squeeze out the most of, and it's been awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. Yo se fue para poco tiempo para la foto de tú. Soy muy feo. Yo estoy aquí para tú dices, tú ayudo y tú dices.
Sí. ¿Cómo tira la foto? ¿La está tirando?
Todo el tiempo es un vídeo y tengo fotos de la vídeo.
Oh, ok. Un maravilloso día andando por aquí, por la costa, conociendo, viendo los pescados, las ballenas, los delfines. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Gracias, Tim, I love you. Te amo para siempre. Te amo, Timothy. Yes.
Anoche nosotros veo la vídeo y tú dices, yo quiero este foto.
Oh, okay.
Y va abajo y todo para ahí, así, de la cerca del mar.
¿Así?
No.
¿Qué? Oh, okay.
No.
¿No?
Así.
Oh.
Sí, cerca de la mar.
Oh.
Para
Good. Show it.
cerca del mar.
Latin. I love you. Thank you for everything. I'm so tired. I love it.